trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. I'm about to show you gruesome imagery of a brave, lone Jewish counter-protester. It gives me no pleasure to report this. This brave soul was murdered. Like spiritually, I would say. Not like physically murdered, but spiritually murdered, assassinated, victim to an anti-Semitic, violent anti-Semitic hate crime. It's going to be really hard to watch, but we have to watch it. As those who defend Palestinian emancipation, as those of us who speak out against the Israeli occupation, we also have to reckon with our side and the actions that our side engages in. I'm letting you know this is going to be a very trigger warning once again. Very sad images are about to grace your presence. It's time to talk about the examples, the many such examples of anti-Semitic hatred. Many of you might want to look away, but you shouldn't. You should stare. You should stare at the pro-Palestinian anti-Semites. You should stare at them and see their crimes in full display. I might get banned for this, but I'm proud. I'm proud to show you that there are brave souls out there who are still on the side of the American State Department, pretty much every Western politician, most of the Gulf state leadership, and also on the side of the apartheid state of Israel. No one is on their side. No one with power is on the side of Israel except for this brave soul, Israel's strongest warrior. Do you hear that in the background? That's anti-Semitic music. Everybody knows Zurna, the flute-style horned instrument. That is calling for jihad, which of course means killing Jewish people. That's right. It's a war horn. Do you hear the drums of liberation? Many of you might think those are the drums of liberation. That actually is the drums of assassination. Oh my God. Oh my God. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't open up that. Oh no. Don't open up no, don't do it. Guys, they're about to show you something really gruesome and really scary. If it wasn't enough that you saw the anti-Semitic music that they're listening to, look at the banner. Look at them dancing menacingly. Now, the mind of the Western liberal cannot comprehend the danger that this woman is in. They can't. It is so obvious to me that the Palestinians, the Muslims, have been able to capture with their mind control music the minds of many other brave American souls who probably once could have been great allies to the Israeli cause of genocide. And yet here they are dancing. And that dance is nefarious. Why? Why is that nefarious? One, Arabs dance. They're dancing like Arabs to Arabic music. Two, this is a dance that they do before they do the hate crimes. The dance itself is also a hate crime, but this dance in particular is also spelling. It's a double hate crime. Avert your eyes from the banner that you might see in a brief moment. No! Oh, what does that say? It says, Jews for a free Palestine. Oh, God. Oh, another snapshot. We have a lot to reckon with. As pro-Palestinian advocates, activists, we have a lot to answer for. That's right. We do. Trigger warning, guys. Are those watermelon slices? I didn't want to say it, but yes, those are indeed watermelon slices. I have goosebumps. I have goosebumps. If you squint your eyes on this pause, it looks like she's a pro-Palestinian Jewish person. No, that's why it's so perfect. That's why this image is so perfect to me. This is the best part because they always say a picture is worth 1,000 words. I'm telling you, this picture is worth 1,000 words. This perfectly captures the fraudulent, hyperventilating Israel defenders in the United States of America talking about how fearful they are and how that fear is completely unwarranted and how anti-Semitic the pro-Palestinian side is. Like, that's it. You put yourself there. You put the yellow Star of David on your back. You wrote Jew on your t-shirt. You went to the protest. You didn't get the reaction that you wanted, and you just sat there angry as people genuinely did not. This is the perfect thing to do to counter protest, by the way. People don't give a shit. They're dancing, good vibes all around, people hugging each other, people sitting around, tweeting, talking to one another. And here she is trying to self-victimize. It's perfect. Just white knuckling through it all. Nobody cared. Apparently there's a follow-up to this as well. We don't hide our faces. My wife said, look at my face. I'm not afraid. Look at my face. I'm not afraid. Put my face on camera. Show my face. Dox me. Dox me. Dox me. I will not be ashamed. I am proud. Dude, that's so funny, bro. With the Palestinian protester dancing in the background, just chilling. Oh, it's so cringe, dude. Oh, my Lord.
Dogs me! Dogs me! Dogs me! Dogs me!
Dude, the invocation of the Holocaust with the yellow Star of David is so fucked up, but it's so unimaginably fucked up that it like bounces back to being funny, because she's literally saying like, it's my Holocaust, it's my personal Holocaust if you don't let Israel genocide Palestinian children. Like, what a ridiculous thing to say. Is literally like stubbing your toe and being like, this is just like the Holocaust. What the She's not afraid because her counter-protest isn't against the popular messaging of our entire political and media apparatus. Her stance is not controversial, so brave. Yeah, it's so ridiculous. I love videos like this because it's just so cringe. It's so unimaginably cringe. Like, the hate crime that she engaged in is one that she did herself. She posted so much cringe that it is borderline a crime, a war crime, maybe even a hate crime. The hate crime in and of itself is obviously saying you know, likening not being allowed to do a little bit of ethnic cleansing to the Holocaust, which is already ridiculous. You're just undermining the severity of the Holocaust, but it's crazy. I'm sorry, but this reminded me of this banger. Oh yeah. Columbia students participating in the Palestinian protest take part in a cult-like tribal dance while dancing and clapping to Arabic music. It's awesome, dude. Like, so much of the anger and resentment stems just directly from unadulterated, unfiltered racism. That's it. And like, there is still a market for this. There is definitely still a market for this. I mean, look at this. This got 7,000 likes, bro. Especially in a place like Twitter, Elon Musk's Twitter. You're gonna get a lot of fans who are just like, no, I love how racist you are here. It's awesome. Ridiculous. It's entitlement. Zionists feel like they are entitled to pure and perfect victimhood forever. They're just libs. Yeah. Oh yeah, this one was awesome too. Remember this lady? This Zionist traveled all the way to Japan to throw a tantrum during a pro-Palestine solidarity rally. I remember. It's so funny to just be like, why won't the government kill all these people? they're saying Israel is in the wrong. That makes me feel bad. Like, why won't the government come in and take care of them? It's just like the expectation from those who defend Israel. The expectation from those who defend Israel is that like everywhere you go is also Israel. And all of your enemies are also Hamas. And obviously, whichever government is currently operating in that region has to literally use military force to apprehend all of those who are protesting against Israel. What the is happening here? And it's like, that's not how this works. That's not how this works at all. It's my favorite type of Let's talk about the real victim of this, okay? Because there are many people who are failing to consider what will happen to the famous crying professor. His name is Shai Davide, a man that has been able to unite Western people of all different political backgrounds and origins, from Michael Cernovich to Graham Stephen or whatever the fucking British guy, Graham Lineman. Like,
oh, in his replies.
In his replies,
yeah,
he has been able to get everyone, with the exception of ultra Zionists, to be like, dude, what the fuck are you saying? The great uniter, Lisan al-Gaib, Shai Davide, has been so successful in making the already unconscionable defense of Israel so bad, look so fucking awful.
Why are there so many words on this? Is this his Instagram story?
This is the most leftist meme thing I've ever seen, dude. That's awesome. Shai Davide has been unjustly reprimanded for speaking truth to power, that Israel actually is small bean, and also Israel alone. Also, Israel only do good, very moral, very just. And that all of the things that you have seen, all the images, the gruesome images you've seen of children being ruthlessly slaughtered by that apartheid, maniacal, genocidal state of Israel, those are all fake. They're asking for it, and if it was real, they were asking for it. But if it's most likely not real, it's Pallywood. Let's watch this. Let's start the conversation with this beautiful moment of Shai from our friend of the show, Talia Jane, on the ground, who's been offering great coverage showing what is happening in Colombia and all around New York. Let's watch the moment that Shai Khaloud himself, Shai Davide, comes to the recognition that his Colombia ID was deactivated. As the COO of the university stood idly by.
Everybody, look at me.
He's so excited.
Yes.
God, he's such a piece of shit.
Dream come true.
He is such an awful little bag, dude. He's like, oh yes, I did it. Finally. Here's his little speech. Listen. Oh,
he's such a diva. Look at him.
I also love that. This is just a bad look overall. Don't throw your hand up like that when you're defending Israel. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
I have not just a civil right as a Jewish person to be
Yeah. He was like frothing out of the mouth, hoping that like every Jewish anti-Zionist gets like arrested. And then now he's like, wow, Colombia is very, very anti-Semitic.
On campus. I have a right as a professor employed by the university to be on campus. They deactivated my card. These are 5 lawsuits happening, but we don't want to.
These are 5 lawsuits?
They deactivated my card. These are 5 lawsuits happening, but we don't want to. We just want to be Jewish and
Is he suing?
Wow,
He activated his card?
Yeah, dude, that's, oh man, you hate to see it, folks. You hate to see a real one get taken out like this. Unjustly, mind you.
He's the only one giving the real coverage.
Yeah. My card has been deactivated. Why? Shai Davide, pro-Israel professor at Columbia, attempted to swipe his card to go inside the liberated zone encampment with his supporters. Oh, damn, dude. But I love when people who defend Israel think that like they can operate in the same fashion as like someone would in the West Bank. You know what I mean? Like, no. We're going to do a show of force on the students. And then all of a sudden it like they come to the recognition that it maybe sometimes, no, this isn't actually the West Bank. You don't get the IDF to defend you as you spit on like Catholic nuns or some shit. Okay, you don't get to do that.
Do you have the Kent State video?
Oh,
where he's
where-
like saying that they should do Kent State.
No, he has a video where he says that they should do Kent State on the protesters.
No,
No
he's
way.
like, am I wrong? Chad, am
He's
I
at
wrong?
the business school. It's not even the same campus. Yeah, no, he's just, dude. It's so Israel to do that. I'm sorry.
Wait, is that it?
Wait, oh, here it is.
Is that it?
It is. There's nothing more.
Yeah.
There's
so good.
There's nothing more like Israel adjacent to be like, no, I'm going to occupy this space that
I need to go film.
Wait, what?
These
There's
Muslims.
people saying Palestinians are humans. I have to go there right now and do bodies in spaces right now. Shai Davide is demanding the National Guard come in to violently disperse the Gaza Solidarity encampment. How does this guy still have a job?
I know it's painful to say this. I know there's a fraud history in the United States.
Is it painful to say this?
Did he the fraud history?
Fraught. I think he meant
Yeah,
fraud,
I know he
but
meant
I don't know
fraud.
why
With U.S. colleges, but it's time to bring in the National Guard because the NYPD is
you piece of you.
in over their head. Obviously, the President Shafiq and the administration are unwilling to.
Hamas, I think.
He's like, why aren't they killing them yet?
Yeah, why haven't they shot the fucking student protesters? What is going on? It's like so much of Israel's support is just like the most annoying little babies, like these spoiled little babies throwing a baby tantrum that there are people on campus that are saying Palestinians are human beings. Like he just hates that. He's like, unacceptable. It's like, yeah,
Guys.
it's so painful to say, bro. It's so painful. Also,
We are not okay. Right now, we are not okay.
He's precious.
it's
love him.
so good. It's so
He wants to
fucking
get
good.
fired so bad.
Apparently, his card was deactivated because of this unhinged email. I just sent this message to the leadership of Columbia University. I'm going to be on campus Monday morning, and I'm requesting police escort. Police escort for simply going to my own place of work.
Clock the time.
8:50.
No. When he screenshotted it.
Oh, 0 minutes ago. He
Instantly screen grabbed
because
it.
he was sending it to info@documentingjewhatredooncampus.org. Oh my lord.
I
You're
support him.
Jewish. You live in New
Why
York.
Are you saying that to me?
Talk
What
to
the
me. Talk to me about how anti-Semitic it is to live in New York as a Jew. How scared? Is that why you
just
came to
go up
California?
you just go up to people on the street and you're like, you're Jewish.
Yeah, come on.
You live
I
in
do that.
New
Well,
York.
I mean, have you seen my neighborhood is a very
Are you
Jewish
Jewish?
neighborhood. That's what I do all the time. I'm like,
You're like the
walking up
Orthodox guys.
on Saturday to random Orthodox Jews and be like, "You're Jewish." Is that why you came to California to escape
To escape the vile anti-Semitism.
the vile anti-Semitism?
Unfortunately, Hassan, I have to tell you that the anti-Semitism is alive and well in this very room.
That's true. I am StopAntisemitism.org's anti-Semite of the week. So
I just want everyone to know that when when the microphones are off and everything, he says like, "You're a Jew, right?" He says he drops like hard J's at me.
hard J's.
Hard J's.
Just slurring all the time. It's so he's
like, "Oh, is that a Jew thing?" That's what Hassan says.
yeah.
It's horrible, guys.
Oh, this was a funny Felix moment. What did this guy do before? Was he teaching his business classes on the verge of tears, shouting, "Profit is revenue minus expenses. Marketing is how products find consumers." I feel like if a guy yells this much, he needs to be administered heroin or that sleepy bear tea. Hillel Fund, I am going to tell you right now, Shai Davide will go down in history as a hero who stood for what's right against the mob mentality of U.S. universities.
He's ready. He wants them to fire him.
The funniest part about all this is that, like, objectively, the most amount of like anti-Jewish activity has come from Columbia University as they've expelled and arrested a ton of Jewish anti-Zionist student protesters. Like, they're like, "Oh yeah, I can't believe we're doing this in the name of we're doing this to defend you guys against anti-Semitism," as they like arrest Jewish students over and over again.
Was it ADL or I think it was ADL? They changed their definition of anti-Semitism. Have you seen it?
yeah.
So now like they're like, look how much it went up in 2023.
Yeah.
And it was anytime someone said "from the river to the sea" at a protest and like someone reported that they heard it, they would be like, that's anti-Semitism.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's wonderful. It's also additionally wonderful that Congress is like totally on board with that, which is why they like with overwhelming numbers decided on a messaging bill where they said that, yeah, no, if you do say from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free is actually anti-Semitic.
Anti-Semitism.
I hate this country so goddamn much, dude. I
love it.
It's just the worst. It is just the worst place. Oh yeah, this was really funny from Matt Brunig. New troll. Grant Miner, a Jewish graduate student at Columbia University, says he doesn't feel unsafe on campus. It's just like, it's so ridiculous. And I do think that like Americans broadly are very reactionary. And in this situation, I don't mean like reactionary and like predisposed to anti-Semitism. I mean like reactionary in the sense that like when real hate crimes are happening, because of the broadly defined privileged position that many Americans feel, they do kind of look at that and go like, oh, you're blowing this out of proportion. So I do feel like all of this hyperventilating about like Jewish anti-Zionist students making camps and stuff, it being attributed to like anti-Semitism skyrocketing, will unironically make Americans go, okay, you guys are like being a little crazy here. Like the pro-Israel side is looking a little insane to me right now. You know what I mean? If you like live in fucking...
Maybe. I'm not so... I mean, I'm very hopeful generally, but with that, I think that it's a useful tool because I think the casual or passive observer just hears, oh, yeah, they're saying it's anti-Semitic again, and this stuff is the anti-Semitic stuff that they're talking about. And, you know, here's some Jewish people who are saying it's anti-Semitic, even though that's obviously not the full picture, you know? It just serves that purpose. It's like this for, you know, a quick glance over, they go, oh, yeah, look, I heard that those kids they hate Jewish people, even though guess who? All the Jewish kids at the protest. They're doing Seder tonight.
Here's Shai going on his media tear, okay? The real victim here are not the tens of thousands of Palestinian children that have been mercilessly slaughtered by the apartheid regime that he so viciously and vociferously defends. It's actually Shai Davide. That's right. Why is he a victim? Because why has the National Guard simply not killed every student that thinks Palestinians are humans?
This is an important topic. This is not just about Columbia. This is every U.S. college. They have said that they are going to bring down Columbia first, and then as a domino effect, we'll have all other universities. But I want to make clear one thing before I talk about my own actions. What we're seeing now at Columbia, and I don't use this word lightly, we're not seeing ideological war. We're not seeing support for terrorism. We are seeing terrorism. Last night.
Oh shit, bro. Didn't realize that's terrorism. Yeah.
Honestly, we should have listened to the Black Eyed Peas.
Jewish students don't feel safe on campus because they are not.
Yeah, he's using his own, dude. I loved it. He's using his own data that's like filled to the brim with.
Yeah,
I saw a sign that said "Free Palestine" and shit.
I feel unsafe in Hasan's house.
Yeah. It's just, you were wearing a keffiyeh. He was wearing a keffiyeh when he came in, probably to be like, look, please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me.
I didn't want to wear it on stream because I thought that people would think that I was pandering.
He was wearing it though, off stream, where it counts. Which data is he using? Anyone know? Yes. The data set is actually, I believe, readily available, and Ben Lorber went through it and ripped it apart as soon as it came out. Like there was obviously the media, without an ounce of scrutiny, immediately reported on it.
Wow, this number is 700%.
Yeah, it's out of control, man. Oh, everyone is being so anti-Semitic by saying Palestinians are human beings and but like just a little bit of scrutiny immediately showed that they actually changed the data set.
200 feet away, an individual comes, steals my Israeli flag. He moves into the mob of anti-Israel, pro-Palestine, pro-Hamas protesters, and I try to get it back. They're pushing and shoving me, yelling at me, Zionist, kill the Zionist. Two individuals.
Killed the Zionists. Okay, bro. I was just innocently walking around with a massive flag of Israel. It's really fucked up that they targeted me personally and found me.
Individuals throw a rock at me, hit me right in the face. I'm calling public safety, NYPD. Where are you? I'm being surrounded by 100 people. They can do whatever they want to me in that moment.
He died.
Yeah, isn't that crazy that they killed him?
He died.
Yeah, it's cool that he was able to give this interview about how badly destroyed he was and killed.
We need President Shafiq to do three things. Number one, we need NYPD back on this campus, or bring in the National Guard.
God. Is that their new talking point? Bring in the National Guard?
That's thanks, man.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we need to kill these protesting students, bro. How dare they disrespect Israel? Oh, that's awesome.
We need some soldiers up in here.
Yeah.
Number 2, no masks on campus. This isn't Fallujah. This is Morningside Heights. And number 3.
Wait, what?
God. Oh my God, dude.
Dude, they're such freaks. Oh my God.
That's what I say every morning when I wake up, when I'm at home. I'm like,
The students who behave in this way need to be suspended immediately. What do you think they mean? When they say that revolution is the only answer, what do you think they mean?
I mean, it's pretty clear. They're using the English language, brother. What do you mean?
What does that mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
Now I'm confused because he's asking, and I'm like, I thought I knew, but I guess not.
Yeah. What does he think it means? I know what he thinks it means. He means that, kill all the Jews. That's what it means.
He means the thing that they're doing to the Palestinians right now.
Yeah. Imagine. Just close your eyes for a moment and imagine if they were doing it. Oh, that'd be very scary.
No, it's terrifying.
Which is why we have to genocide them. We have to genocide the entire population of Palestinians because it's very scary. I thought about it in my mind and I got scared.
Well, if they genocide, it's like if we don't genocide them, then they'll die.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Think for a moment if the Palestinian forces were actually getting full-blown unconditional support from every Western nation on the planet, and every nation on the planet, as a matter of fact, and trapped all of the Israeli Jews, Israelis in general, in an open-air prison, had their population registry, and were mercilessly bombing every a part of civil existence inside of Israel. Can you imagine how scary that would be? Yeah, I can imagine, because that's what Israel's doing, the Palestinians, every day. Ridiculous.
We as Jews know what happens when you don't take people at their word. We owe it to the 1,200 in Israel who were murdered. We owe it to the 130 some odd people still held in cages under Gaza. And we owe it to all of our Jewish students, to all of our boys and girls, to take action before it's too late.
Yeah, but he's also personally saying that the Jewish students protesting against the Israeli apartheid need to be killed by the National Guard. Mm-hmm. What the? Yeah, he's definitely really good at defending Jewish students. All right, The Walking Dead, the Telltale Definitive Series is on, baby. Are there jump scares in this? Bro, I don't like that. No, bro! This game f***ed me up, dude. This is not allowed. I just... I love the Telltale games, honestly. They're fire. This is a up ass game, dude. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, bro. I didn't really think that it was gonna be this good. No! Double sex so ruined! Bro, I had 3 revolvers, by the way. Why didn't I get one? Oh my god, Ben, you suck ass. I'm actually low-key shocked at how good the game is. And there's a train in this one. Oh my god, how could it get any better?